Coach, you've got so many guys who attract attention on this team, whether it's Harden, Jeremy. Do you almost find yourself taking a guy like Chandler Parsons for granted and what he does night in and night out for you guys?
Chandler had a really nice game. He did a good job defensively. Got some steals that way the times we needed. Moved the ball. We got a little jammed up in the second quarter, and then we really started moving. I thought James was getting the ball going fast, and then breaking it down, and then finding guys. And Greg Smith really had a good game. He's hanging around the basket and being available. So it was a good win for us. And I thought Chandler played very well. I thought that he, James, Toney, and Jeremy all drove and kicked and made plays. And Carlos made a couple of big shots that we needed and stretched the court out for us. We had a lot of guys that played very well for us.
Kevin, could you talk about Greg's development, Smith, and how far he's come?
Greg's a real diligent worker. He kind of knows his game. The thing I'm impressed with Greg is that he catches everything. Guy's got like big old baseball gloves for a hand, but he's got good hands. And he's got good bounce. He can finish. So he was a guy that I was thinking about going back to because he finishes so well. I knew we'd have space. They're going to overcompensate to James. They're going to overcompensate to Jeremy. They're going to overcompensate. So if you roll behind, there's going to be some openings. And Greg did a great job of presenting himself, catching and finishing around the basket. And that's right now. I made a nice little jump hook off a post up, and right now he's a around the basket guy. He actually made a jump shot tonight too. He's a around the basket guy, and he's doing a nice job.
You always expect, obviously, a team like that to make runs in the second half. Whether they're restoring it. You talk about that.
Well, look, we had, I'm not sure, 12 turnovers at half, I think. Mm-hmm. We had 5 turnovers in the second half. And that, for us, we just can't afford to turn the ball over. That's just, for us, when we turn the ball over, man, a lot of sketchy things started happening for us. And we just can't afford to have, that many type turnovers.
But you talked about finishers. How about Toney Douglas? His job he's doing in the fourth quarter.
Toney's been fantastic. And I tell you what, Jeremy had a really good third quarter. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to go back to Jeremy. Maybe play Jeremy and Toney a little bit together. Toney started playing so good. I was like, man, I just let him go. And that group did a great job of just moving the ball and getting open. And we got off of the middle of the floor a little bit more and started moving the ball a little bit better. And again, for us as a team, we just got to figure out who we're going to be and how we're going to play. But we've got to have ball movement, body movement, and let the ball find the open guy as opposed to trying to force things. We really have one guy on our team in James that can really make plays, just catch the ball at a dead stop, have a guy in front of him. But even James is, well, every basketball is much better off the move, with ball movement, body movement.
You talked about it before the game. How pleased were you with the transition play and athlete?
Yeah, pretty good. I thought that we got back. We're getting better at it. Basketball is a game where you get better at what you work at. And we've really got to have an emphasis on transition defense. The first 8 seconds of that clock, we've got to get back, get ourselves build our defense from the paint on out. Don't give up. Don't give up easies, and don't give up those trail threes. So it's a matter of communication, and that's the one thing I'll say that our team needs a big boost in is just the communication. But I don't think that's that unusual for a young team. They got to talk their way through a lot of stuff. And I got ball. You got. And we'll keep on working at it. We'll get better.
Could you say what it meant to you to have KG seek you out like that?
KG and I go way back, and he's a good guy. I've always there'll always be a special place in my heart for Kevin. We spent a ton of time together. He was a young guy, and it was very nice. It was a long day for me today. The guy that Sasha's name is actually Alexandra, and the guy who told me, he said he's from Russia. He works for the Celtics. He said if you love her, it's got to be Sasha. And he came up today, and I talked to him. So it was a long day today. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.